of this agreement effective and potentially successful in all of these regards?
So it's a very important question, and there are strongly held views, as one of your earlier questions suggested, not just by our colleagues in the labor movement, but by stakeholders and the public in many different respects. One thing I would say to you is not what we might promise with respect to TPP, although I think the commitments that the administration is making are strong, but look at the track record. Currently, the administration has brought an important enforcement case, the very first enforcement case ever brought by the United States to enforce labor standards in a foreign country. This case involves Guatemala, and it is late in its litigation stages. We are expecting a decision this fall in this case, and it demonstrates that we as a country are prepared to enforce all of our obligations, whether they relate to market access or credit card services, or in the case of China, the impedance of exports of rare earths to manufacturers in the United States that are producing green technologies so that we can have hybrid batteries for automobiles that use those, and for many other high energy efficient light bulbs. All of these use these rare earths. So we've done all of these different environmentally related, but also a labor-related case directly. And I was in Guatemala City just 6 or 8 weeks ago with a team, probably the largest team we've ever fielded, arguing this case, which is very important and demonstrates the length to which we have gone to see to the enforcement of all of the provisions of our trade agreements. And so we say with that, this is what this means, this is what these rules mean to the United States and to an administration, and seek to persuade our colleagues in the labor movement, those in the Congress, that we are serious about all of the rules in our trade agreements.
Well, I've just been presented here with a stack of questions, which makes it so that I don't have to do very much more than just read. But the very top one is actually a question that I was going to pose in a slightly different way, but it regards the process of conducting these negotiations. And I think a number of us who have read about the negotiations over the last couple of weeks and hearing from some really senior members of our Congress talk about the inability of rank-and-file Americans to know the details of the agreement that are being negotiated.